Oh, hello, you insouciant long pigs. It is I, Some of SG1, coming at you for another Transformers Transformation Review thingy. Yes, this time we're taking a look at Transformers Robots in Disguise 2001, 25 years ago. Of the Predacons, they came in 3 packs, that's why I'm doing them all together. Skunk, Dark Scream, and Spitter. Megatron's right-hand bots, who are the most inept fucking 3 you'd ever see, but hilarious, but I love them. So, we'll take a look at them individually, but yeah, they were sold as part of a set, and they are recolours of existing Beast Wars figures, except for Skunk here is completely just a reissue. They never even changed the colour. Whereas this is Dark Scream. I think it was Night Scream in Beast Wars, had a slightly different colour scheme, and he was mostly blue. So you're Spitter, so we'll just take these out of the way, and then we'll take a look at Skunk first. And as the name suggests, he turns into a skunk. Yes. Now, I've just noticed it now doing this review. I think the plastic is starting to deteriorate on these. You can just see it in there. Because he won't sit up. I mean, it seems to be tight there, but when you do that, it becomes really loose. It's very strange. It might just need cleaning, but I don't want to risk it. Risk it for a biscuit. So yeah, he's a skunk, isn't he? So we'll take a look at some of those details. Here's the transmetal. We've got some transmetal details going on. All of the sharp silver claws there. Got a lovely face, very nice red eyes. You've got the white, or rather silver going through there. You've got some nice chrome on the tail. You've got some nice details going through, like tech details, and some of them popping through the fare there. And on this side, you can open this, and you get whatever that is inside there. It's very cool. You get like engine parts in there, which is very nice. And on this side, you get the spark crystal. Yeah, shows you that he's a Predacon. Very cool. Yeah, so he transforms. Let's do it. Let's do it, shall we? So how do we do it? So basically, get the legs out. What will become his legs out of the way? We take the shell. He's a shell former. And you just take that. You split the head up like that. Rotate it around. Rotate this whole section round like that. Then you get these chrome bits and pull them up. Alright, so get his legs, rotate them round, get everything out of the way, rotate them round, and straighten everything up. You rotate his foot round like so, and like so. And then you straighten everything out. So these will fit over there like that, and you pull out his arms from underneath here. And then you rotate them round like that. Same for the side, rotate that round, rotate these up, rotate that round, and then rotate them out like that. And then, yeah, then you come to the back, and then you get this yellow section here under his head, pull it up, and it should click into place. It should click into place. There we go. Oh, it's a bit tough, that. Rotate it round. I'll sort the tail out in a moment. That goes back under there. That sits on back. That sits on the back there. Just slightly move them back, and then there is Skunk in his robot mode. And he looks pretty cool when I've got everything straightened out. Now, his tail, you can do anything you like. I tend to display him like that, just so that you can, and you can push this back as well, so you can display him, you know, he sits on the shelf a little better. And there he is in his robot mode. He's pretty cool. I like him. Stand, and I have to angle his hair. His mohawk. Oh, so he'll stand up a little easier. Come on, stand up. Stand up. Come on, stand up, you fucker. Cut that bit out. Stand up, you little fucker. There we are. And there he is in his robot mode. It took a while to get him stood up there, but he's pretty cool. I like the colour scheme. I like the black. The silver and the yellow just works really well. He's got a really nice head sculpt. Let's take a closer look at it there. Got like a Wolverine type mask and his little teeth there. Pretty cool. It's covered in dust. I should dust them all off. And you got some nice details and some yellow and some red in there and some green too. And there we go. There we go. I mean, most of the details you saw in beast mode anyway. And because it's a transmetal, it's very asymmetrical, because like his claws on his feet, for example, these look like beast claws and these look like robot claws, or at least one in the middle there, and you got this protrusion on his leg there, which is very nice. And then so in terms of articulation, you can rotate his arms 360 degrees out the top of the shoulder, in and out because on ball joints. He can bend his elbow, which is pretty nice. On a ball joint, he can rotate his arm all the way around, and you can move that back, but that's more for transformation. Nothing at the wrists. He can rotate his waist 360 degrees, kick his leg forward, back, ball joint in and out, bend at the knee, and he can rotate at the knee as well, because it's ball joint, and rotate at the foot as well as up and down. Ball joint, ball joint. He's got a ball joint on his head, so he can rotate 360 degrees, and he's got the double joint in his tail there. You can move up and down, left and right as well. But yeah, that is Skunk, and he's pretty cool. This one doesn't come with any weapons, but in the show, he lifts that up and he goes, left laser, like that. It's pretty cool. So you can go, just stand there, just for now. Anyway, we have Spittor, who is I would think he's one of those poison frogs you get in, like, the Amazon. Because they're always usually brightly coloured. But he's pretty cool. Actually, I like this. This is my favourite of the three. I really do like this guy. I like the colour scheme. The red works really well. You've got this nice chrome gold there. Some gold paint there. Some blue chrome as well. You've got this purple little stripe going in there. You've got some tech details going on. And you've got these really cool feet. You've got this really nice green eye there, and his jaw will open and close as well. This will become his weapon. It's kind of like a spitting tongue. And on this side, you've got a different eye as well, which is very nice. But just very cool. And this bit opens up for some reason. You get a claw. That's just on a ball joint. Is it a ball joint? No, it's a ball joint here, and it's a up and down joint there, so you can rotate it around. I mean, you could pretend it's like a satellite dish or a grabbing arm or some kind of weapon, or whatever you want really. And that just fits back in there, and it's pretty cool. So let's take this guy to robot mode. So what we'll do is remove his tongue. Let's have a quick look at it. It's just like a I think it's usually like a club in the show, if I remember rightly. It's just like a little club. It's very nice. So to transform this guy, what do? Is we disconnect the shell at the back, or the top of the frog really, and then these will become his arms. So you just straighten these out, and they're done. Then this whole section here will rotate, and it will connect to this purple bit on his waist there. So this should all come up and over. There we are, and one of his legs comes off because ball joints. We'll stick that back on like that, and then that bit fits into that little crevice there. Oh, okay, now it's tight. There we are. And then just straighten what will become his legs out. Oh, do you know? So this the bottom part of his jaw, it's got some detail in there as well. Just fits back over there like that, and then you straighten out his legs this and thus. So we've got legs. So then what we do is we come to this bit. This is a bit weird. So this whole black section here rotates over this red section there. So we lift that up. So that comes up out of the way. And then what you do is, before you do that, lift that up, rotate this up. This is his head. That's what I'm doing. Rotate that in like that. Lift that up, and that rotates in there like that. And this little black section fits in this little cavity there, which is very nice. And then you lift that up, and then this comes up in robot mode if you want it to. You don't have to, but I like to put it up. In fact, I actually like leaving it like that. And there is Spittor in his robot mode, and he looks really fucking cool. Yeah, he does. Stand there, yeah. Easiest one to stand up, and he's really fucking cool. I do like this guy a lot, and he's falling over. Yeah, he's really cool. I do like the way the guy looks. The colours work really well. And you take a look at that noggin he's got. He's very kind of Masters of the Universe there. I quite like it. Got a nice bit of green bit on his head there. Like I say, asymmetrical, and I like the fact that he's got like two searchlights on his chest there. But very cool. Very, very cool. So, in terms of articulation then, As I mentioned before, this can move all which ways you want it to. His head is on ball joint, so you can look down and look at his crotch and go, oh my god. And you can rotate that around, and he can't really, I mean, he can rotate it that way, but it's not really designed for that. His arm can rotate 360 degrees at the shoulder because he's on a ball joint. If you just move the kibble out of the way, you can do that. Up and down, bend at the elbow, ball joint as well. And his, well, I guess his hands can move up and down, that's it. And then he can rotate the waist, but you've got to pull this down. So you can rotate him at the waist if you really wanted to. And that leg keeps popping off. There we go. And then ball jointed thighs and knees, so kick forward, kick back, in and out, up and down, rotate at the knee, bend at the knee, and his foot is ball jointed and rotate it around any which way but loose. And then there we go. And then he puts that in his hand. He's got a little port there in his top of his hand, and he just holds that thus, and there he is. And this guy is right laser, so you can do that and then lift his spark crystal up, which is cool. And you can fire a laser out of his spark crystal, so you can do that maneuver. You know. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. I do like it. I love the sort of spikiness of it as well. It's really cool. So we'll just put you there as well. And I can stand him up. There we go. And here we have Dark Scream, and he is a flying squirrel with, engine parts because he's transmetal. Here's one has chrome going on, although some of this chrome on mine has faded away into obscurity. Now, unfortunately, there you go, you can see there. I don't know how that's happened. It's just happened just there. Yeah, it's very strange. Now, mine broke, so I'll be transforming this off camera. When I was preparing a video, I was supposed to do this a couple of months ago, and transforming him, to remember how to do it, and I had a snap, and I snapped his head clean off the ball joint. Luckily, I've got some plastic weld, and it seems to be fine, but I don't want to risk breaking it again, so I won't be transforming it on screen. So this is the only one I won't do on camera. But I do like the aesthetic of this guy, though. I do like the tail there. That'll become his weapon in a minute. I do like the fact that he's got holes in his wings there, which is very cool. You got some nice fair line in silver, and you got these chrome parts sticking through. It's a bit of a shame about this one. If I can get another one of these at TFN, I'll be happy, very happy. Yeah, and then you've got, just have a bit of articulation in this mode. You can move his legs up and down. Should have done that with the others, really. You move his tail up and down as well. And then you've got a nice face sculpt on it as well. I do like the fact that he's got, like a squirrel head, but then you've got these eyes in red, but then you've got these a mask around his eyes, and it's different on each side, which is very cool. I do like that a lot. Yeah, and his little arms can move as well. So there we go. So I will take him to robot mode. And there is Dark Scream in his robot mode. I do apologise about not transforming it on camera, but it is it was very, very terrifying to do. Yeah, so let's take a look at his L noggin. He's got a really nice face sculpt, actually. Let's zoom that in. Really nice. I do like the colours. I like the blue, the sort of pinky purple, and the sort of grey. It goes really nice. Ooh, yeah, so there we are. You can do what you want with these arms. You can put them down like that, but the instructions say just to line them over the wings thus. Yeah, it's pretty cool. So in terms of articulation, his head is on a ball joint, but I'm not going to move it because I will break it. He does the 360 exorcist twist and all that. Rotate the arms 360 degrees, but they are hindered by the bit of the kibble there. In and out of the ball joint. Bend at the elbow. You can rotate at the elbow as well. Nothing at the wrists, unfortunately. And ball joints keep popping off. You can rotate at the waist slightly. Well, 360 degrees. That's part of the transformation. He can move move his leg forward and back, in and out. Ball joint at the knee. Ball joint at the foot. Ball joint, ball joint, ball joint. Now, he does have weapon storage, which is quite nice. It's in the tail, so it's like a scabbard. I mean, you could do the sort of pull it out like that, pull it out. And it's a very nice sword. It does the job. It'd be nice if this was in chrome or a little bit painted, maybe. But it does the job. It's a nice little sword. And, come on there. And then you can put it in his arms, in his hands. Oh, come on. See, those ball joints are tight, those aren't. So, like I say, a trip to the nail place and get some clear nail varnish is in my future, just to tighten these joints up. Yeah, and there we go. So you get his sword, put it in his hand, and he can sword all afternoon, which is pretty cool. He's got a nice spark crystal in his chest there, which you can fire the center laser. Which is very nice. Yeah, Robots in Disguise 2001, very unique series, very strange. This one's for you, Sam Silver Moon, because I know you like your RRD, so I thought I'd do one for you. There we are. And there he is in his robot, and it looks really cool. It does look cool. Now, if I can get one of them at TFN, I'll be happy. If it's just missing the sword, I don't bother, because I've got a sword. If it's in slightly worse configuration than this one, so be it. As long as I've got a decent head, I'll be happy. So yeah, so let's put them in the group. And there they are together. They look fucking great. I mean, if you're not even into RRD, these would go great on a Beast Wars shelf. And they do look really cool together. Yeah, they going for a bit of money these days, I have noticed. But still, if you can get them fairly cheap, I recommend them. You might be able to get them individually as well. If you can do that, even better. But yeah, I recommend these guys, particularly him. He's the best one of the bunch, I think. So, I hope you like this review, because that's me, and that's Skunk, Night Scream, and Spitor. Please hit the thumbs up. It really helps out the channel, tells YouTube that you like my content, because 60% of people are watching my videos, it keeps fluctuating, I know, aren't subscribed. So, if you're not subscribed, why not hit subscribe? It takes 2 seconds. And then while you're doing that, hit the notification bell to tell me you've got new videos out, which should be every Thursday and Saturday. Check out my other Transformers reviews, which should be down here somewhere. If you're in a position to help out the channel, please check out my Patreon. Got some cool rewards over there too. All my socials and everything, all the links are all in my description. And if you like this review, tell me why in the comment box. And I will catch you all. Oh, sorry, before I go, big shout out to all my Patreons. Thank you. Big shout out to all my subscribers. Without you, I couldn't do this, and I do it all for you guys, because, you know, it's the best job in the world. Or rather, it will be when it starts paying out a bit more. Also try and join me on my Twitch channel as well. I'm going to start doing video game stuff. I'm going to start doing more live streams as well, so keep an eye out for those. I haven't quite worked out when I'm going to do them yet, but I will be doing them soon. So check them all out. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you all very soon for more Transformer review goodness. Bye for now.
Unleashing the power, tearing through the night. Transformers in my hands, ready for the fight. With every single figure, I gear up to transform. Soundwave SG-1, bringing fun